since I had to end up leaving my husband.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're joining me for the first time, you're welcome. So today we are going to be looking at this video I saw on YouTube today titled "My Husband is a Master," or was it I married a master? Yes. So I just have to, I like to just look at this marriage case. You need to know what is happening around you. You need to learn. You learn from everybody's mistake, right? So I decided to just click on this video, and what I heard there is so disturbing that I don't even know if it's true or not. Like it's very disturbing, and I decided to bring it here so you guys can still, I'm still going to make a go deep, because the particular channel I made this video is just one of these video, because it's just one that is there is no other video there, so I wasn't able to check. But today I'm going to just try to go around the social media and see exactly what is happening, the story. She's just someone that is married, and she preach about marriage. I think she give advice about marriage, like what I've heard and what she said. So but let's listen to the video first. I'm going to be talking while the video is playing at the same time.
Since I had to end up leaving my husband, honestly, I don't even really know where to start.
Let me pause it a
Tears
little
left
bit.
because I've just cried so
By the way, I
much.
have removed the first 6 minutes of this video. She was just talking about, no, that she's tired, she don't know what to do. Like, she wasn't really saying much. So this is where I just picked some points,
It's like I
what she said, and then
built this
here now
channel and
she
this
said
whole
that
brand around
she don't know her fate now and all those
being
stuff. So yeah, let's go on.
this man's wife and trying to teach other women how to attract good men and provider men and all these different things. And I truly held my husband, or saw him, as the bar for what every woman should, type of man that, or type of husband that every woman should aspire to have. And
let me pause it a little bit so that I just want to be
I
pausing this and
didn't
be talking,
realize
because this is
that
a lot for me to just actually analyze once. So she said she built her channel on in just he built it in a marriage form. Like, her channel is talking about advising how to get a good husband, how to be a good wife, how to keep yourself like to be a good wife. There's so much she was doing on her channel, but it's basically about his family oriented channel. So she's basically, maybe she's putting her life there as a married woman, as the best husband that she married. I don't know her husband, but I'm still going to like deep to find out and bring part 2 for you, because I really want to know her life story. I've gone into this where I made this video, but there is no other video, there just this one. So I really want to know her real story, if this story is true or not. But let's continue watching.
I didn't realize that the person I married was actually going to be my biggest nightmare. When I first met my husband, after we got married, and this is something that I haven't talked about, I started noticing like certain things changed with him. 6 weeks ago, I was changing my daughter.
Let me pause it and tell you that you can never know who you marry until you are married. Forget about, I know that so many people preach, get to know who you are marrying before you marry the person. Even people that marry 10 years, 5 years, yet their marriage don't work. It's not about how many years you date person. It's not about who you got married to. It's not about just this marriage thing. I see it as luck. It's not about how old the person is. It's not about it's just the maturity, the one that has fear in God in him. And you never can tell who has fear of God in them until they get into the marriage. Then you will know who, if they have fear of God in them. So like, you don't know that who you marry today might be your best enemy tomorrow. So everything now, you just have to be treading with caution. That's just all. Let's continue watching the video.
My 4-year-old daughter. And I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive. And immediately, my first thought was, did someone touch her? So I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you?
God, this particular place is just, it's pissed me off, like it turned me off. You know when sorry, when something is turning you off, this particular statement turned me off, right? So like I, I really can't place it. I know this kind of things happen, of course, it happened. No, the stories people talk about it, but anyway, let's just continue, continue watching this because let me
And
just
she ended up saying it
zip it.
was daddy. I felt like my world ended on that day when she told me, but I knew he would be coming home soon, so all I could do was just say, don't tell him that you told me. And I just instantly started trying to think of how I could get my kids out of the house, because I knew if I
Let me pause. See, I am. This is somebody's pain, right? This is somebody's pain. I am trying to choose my words. No, I'm trying to choose my words the right way. Direct the words the right way. Yeah, because this is somebody's experience. This is somebody's story. She's just bringing out her story out on social media. I have a problem with that, seriously, but we'll get to that. So, but this is somebody's story. When she checked her daughter, then she asked her, she said, is that okay? So, like, I was like, when I heard it, I was like, I thought the two, because she's a single mom and she is already married to have two boys, if like the story. But now the daughter was supposed to belong to the man now, right? Isn't it? Is it not it? The daughter is supposed to belong to the man. Like, I don't understand. I'm
confronted
confused,
him,
but let's just continue.
or he would just lie, and that he would probably just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky or whatever. As soon as my husband got home, he was actually picking up the boys from school, my two older boys from school. As soon as he got home, I told him that I was gonna go Halloween shopping with my sister, because I just needed an excuse to get out of the house with all the kids. And I knew if I said something like, oh, I'm going to the grocery store, that it would be suspicious. Like, why am I bringing all the kids, and like packing things, like things that we would need and things like that. So going Halloween shopping
Well,
was...
I want to say that it's okay that she did it. She really took a step by taking the kids out of the house. I need to acknowledge her for that. There is so many women out there, they don't even have the guts. She didn't lash out, she didn't scream, which is very surprising, right? As a woman, don't you think that is very surprising that she didn't yell, she didn't start making calls, she didn't even call the police first? Her first thinking is to actually take the children out of the house. Okay. Anyway,
best
let's continue.
thing I could think of to just hurry up and get the kids out of the house. I got to the hospital. They basically told me that we had to go to another hospital because they didn't do physical exams, like that kind of physical exam there. So a police officer escorted the kids and I to another hospital where they were able to evaluate my daughters. We've been touching both of my daughters, who are only 2 and 4 years old. And I specifically prayed to God that my children would never, ever, ever have to go through this. So I don't know what the future of this channel is going to be.
As Bitcoin, Bitcoin, is this not abomination? And they buy, is this not abomination? At least I pray that this story should be true. I pray this story should be true. But anyway, she started by she don't know what she's gonna do. You don't know what the future of the channel is going to be. Let me state my own opinion, because you guys know I always said my own. I always put my own opinion out there. How did she even met this person? That is number one question. I'm still going to find out. How did they met? Okay, how did you got married to him? How long have they been married? I think she have 2 kids, so maybe probably 3 or 4 years, or 2 or 3 years. Yeah. So now was she using this to chase cloud? Like, the finishing of this whole thing was the one that makes me to actually rethink. I wasn't so angry when I watched this video, because the finishing was about she don't know how to continue, what she don't know if this channel, the fate of the channel, like she said from the beginning, her channel is all about family. So now she don't know how to continue, what she's going to continue on her channel. She don't know if she's going to change the name. Yeah, she don't know that's what it is. I would know that information. Was the man caught? Did he accept? Did the man go to jail? How many years did he give him? Like, you are giving us story. You need to complete this story now. You need to complete for us to know what, because this is working with somebody's mindset. There is some people that stories torment. There is some people, like, when they hear stories, it torments them a lot. Like somebody, like, I said I need to stand up. Like somebody like me that stories disturb, like this kind of story that is a story that is very traumatizing, is very disturbing. You just gave us talk all these things. We don't know whether the man went to the prison. We don't know whether the man accepts the whole thing. We don't know nothing. Like, your story wasn't complete. I don't know if I should feel like this person is just using it to actually, she wants to use it to monetize her channel, because this got at least 2 million views. And another thing I want to say is that I am not, as a woman, I am a mother. I am not also comfortable with bringing this topic. If this topic is really truth, I am not comfortable that she brought it out to the world. Do you know what? Social media don't forget. They keep records. This is like, do you know what we are talking about here? These kids are going to grow up and become women and young girls, and one day they are going to find out that their mother was talking about them when they were small. So thing happened. There is a story you can say that you are in pain, you can cry online, but you can't tell why you are crying. If you feel like sharing your experience, what you are going through, right? You can share, but don't give out details. Like, now you have given us details. Me now, I need you to come and complete the details. You need to tell us whether the man is in prison. You need to tell us whether the man accepts. We even need to know whether the statement is true or not, because this is the formation of character. Okay, this is the formation of character. We need to know all these things now. Like, mothers, I know it's pain. Like, when I started watching this video, I was feeling so sad and I was crying. I was like, but at the end of the video, I was like to play it. Anyway, I am probably going to deep more on this story to actually find out. I'm going to deep more on it to find out more, to know exactly if there is something that I am missing. Because if it's just this story, I would say that there is not too much. The truth is not very clear. We don't know if the man is in the police station or anything. We don't know if this story is true. So if you are the type that, like me, that also story like this disturb, I'm a mom, I know what it means to actually, like, I can't imagine. In fact, I can't place it, and I can't even have this mind to even bring it out to social media, even talk it. So she that is speaking it, I really acknowledge you. Like, people are going to learn if it's true, but bringing it out like this is we have to also, in as much as we are into social media now, everything is on air, but we have to also think about the future, right? What will be the children's fate when they grow up? We have to really think deep. Well, I'm going to look for the part two and bring the part two because I want to know the story. I want to know how she met the man. I want to know how what she, if she's talking about marriage, giving women, girls advice how to really get a right man. Me, I need the right man as well. I need to know all these things so that I'll know what she's teaching on her channel, and then I will know. Basically, this channel I made this video have only one video. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments down below. I'll wait for the part two.